So we made our forge pop, and we wanted to show it to you, and show it to you lighting up. And I still don't have, I wasn't able to get any sodium silicate to bond the perlite, so I mixed about 2 bags of perlite with concrete just as a test to see what would happen. And I think the concrete, I was hoping that the perlite would surface up at the edges here and act as the refracting the refractor lining, and it didn't. It smoothed out, so I guess it's like gravel or whatever. It's just buried itself down in there. I mean, it was a lot, 2 bags of perlite, but I still want to show it to you. We'll light it up and show you. I ended up having to use a hose without the regulator. The regulator hampered the fuel flow quite a bit, the propane. But anyway, we'll light this thing up. There we go. I don't want to do this too much because you really need to be outside, but you get the idea. Let me see the gimbal there for a second, buddy. And I think if I could do it over again, I would angle that hole's going at a pretty much perpendicular to the hole, and I would angle it more this way to get a circular motion, a rotation. But it's still pretty good, and so pull that for me. So I guess the idea is we'd take this piece of heavy steel here and just kind of block it to keep the heat in, and but you can see it turns. The less airflow you have, the more blue it gets, and you can see if I pull this out, it'll turn orange again. So, I mean, if I measure it though, it's right at 500 there in the back. 652, 658 is my highest. And I don't really have a good way to measure it with this on it, but it does blue up quite a bit. I don't think it's quite as hot though. Let's see. And 682. But see that steel right there? That piece of steel is only showing at 200. And the refractory linings turn them black instead of red, which means it's not refracting. It's not reflecting the heat back into the chamber. It's just absorbing it. It's not absorbing it too much. The outside is only 90 degrees. But anyway, conceptually, that's the idea. But you can, if you ramp it up too much, you'll extinguish your own flame. Anyway, so that's it.